I kidnapped my nephew, and my sister will never forgive me. I was at my sister's house when her 4-year-old walked into the kitchen, and I knew something was wrong. His skin was gray, he was breathing too fast, and when I touched his forehead, he was on fire. How long has he been like this? My sister barely looked up from the stove. He's fine. He's had a little cold for a few days. This isn't a cold. Look at him, she sighed. Kids get fevers. You don't have any, so you wouldn't know. I knelt down in front of him. Hey buddy, does anything hurt? He pointed at his neck and started crying because it hurt to move. I felt my heart stop. We need to take him to the hospital right now. My sister finally turned around. No, I'm not spending 8 hours in the ER for them to tell me he has a virus. His neck is stiff and he has a high fever. This could be serious. You're not his mother, I am. He's fine. I looked at that little boy and I thought about his brother who died 2 years ago. The one she refused to take to the doctor until he was seizing on the kitchen floor. The one who died 12 hours later from something a doctor could have treated. I picked up my nephew and walked out the front door. My sister screamed behind me, but I put him in my car and drove straight to the emergency room. My phone was exploding with calls from my family. My mother called first. Bring that child back right now or I'm calling the police. He's sick, Mom. Really sick. I don't care. You just committed a felony. You kidnapped her son. My father's voicemail said he hoped I went to prison. I carried my nephew into the ER and they rushed him back immediately. My sister showed up 20 minutes later with my whole family and she was out of her mind. Where is my son? What did you do to him? The nurses wouldn't let her back yet and she cornered me in the waiting room. I will never forgive you for this. Never. He couldn't move his neck. So what? Kids get stiff necks. You're not a doctor. My mother grabbed my arm hard. You need to fix this right now. Apologize to your sister and tell them you made a mistake. I shook my head. I didn't make a mistake. My father stepped forward. You have always been jealous of her. You couldn't have kids, so you're trying to take hers. Is that it? I'm literally just trying to keep him alive. My sister laughed bitterly. Keep him alive? It's a cold. My aunt shook her head. This is sick. You're using what happened to manipulate everyone into thinking you're a hero. I'm not trying to be a hero. I'm trying to make sure she doesn't bury another child. The room went dead silent. My sister's face turned white and then red. How dare you? How dare you bring him into this? Someone has to, since you apparently learned nothing. She lunged at me and my father had to hold her back. My son died and you're using his grave to justify stealing my other child. My mother pointed at me. That was cruel. What kind of person throws a dead baby in a grieving mother's face? My aunt crossed her arms. If that little boy is fine, and he will be, I want you to know that nobody in this family will ever speak to you again. I sat there alone while they huddled around my sister telling her I was a monster. The doctor came out 45 minutes later and asked for my nephew's mother. My sister stood up and wiped her face. Is he okay? Can I take him home? The doctor paused. Your son has bacterial meningitis. When he arrived, his brain was already starting to swell. If he had gone to sleep tonight without treatment, he would not have woken up tomorrow morning. My sister grabbed the wall. The doctor looked at me. You saved his life. Another few hours and there would have been nothing we could do. Nobody said a word. My mother put her hand over her mouth. My sister slid down the wall onto the floor. My sister found me in the parking lot an hour later. Her face was swollen from crying. You had no right to bring up my son. You had no right to use his death like that. I looked at her. You almost made the same mistake twice. I wasn't going to let you put another baby in the ground. I got in my car and drove home. I don't care if she ever forgives me because at least her son is alive.